Hello and welcome back to Foundry. In our last episode, we laid out the underground mine for Ignium and came back up to the surface and planned out what the Ignium fuel cell chain will look like. And then decided that it'd actually be better to rebuild the steel first and then put the Ignium fuel cell assembly process on, or on part of, at least, the platform where the steel is being made now. So after the last episode, I came out here into the western part of the desert here and set up a mine at this node that we found several episodes ago during our exploration of the one on the hill, the one hanging off the edge of the cliff. So I set up a mine. I just kind of wrapped it in a ring of 2 to 3 foundation blocks wide, put out 6 mines, chained them all together using, actually just using loaders instead of using splitters, or distributors rather, except for this last one. So there's 3 of them chained together and 3 of them chained together, coming together into this, and then the belt heads off into the distance. I ran the power. This is where I wish that I would have had the power pole large research done, because having the ability to put those at 45 meters instead of 16 meters would have been nice, but they're here now, so it's fine. If we do this in the future, perhaps for this one, maybe we'll have them at that point. But if not, that's fine too. So all we need to do here is hook up a transformer here, and then hook the power up to it. And that should get us online, if I hook the power up correctly at the far end. There they go. The bots all had to charge first. So they do indeed... Oh, no, they aren't. They're skipping the little node things. I'll be interested to see if they do mine those nodes or not. It looks like they're skipping them. Well, they might not be skipping them. They might be just further away. So we might end up seeing them, mining them. No, these guys are going into the town below them. I don't know. We might see them mining them. We might see them out here floating in midair at some point in the future. I don't know how that's going to work out. But I'm not worried about it, because we have Xenoferrite coming down the belt. Now, it should be a full belt with a little bit of overflow. I think... Well, I thought they're still building up, so it could take a little bit for them to get going. 48 per minute. We hope if 6 of these is enough, we should get. That means we need to have at least 53, 54 on average of each. Now they're up to 64, so it could just be a time thing. As long as these are unloading, which I think they should. This one here, I'm actually unloading onto a belt and side loading it out. Just kind of was testing some different loading mechanisms. Actually, I'm doing that on both of these here. On the other side, though, I think I'm doing direct onto the belt loading. Oh, there's the problem. I missed a belt. Let's do just a Mark 1 belt. That should be fine. We weren't getting the output from all of them. So, yeah, we were getting output from 4 of them, and it was that full. So that's pretty good. All right, now that's 2 more. That should take it now. Be careful not to fall off. This is full. I think it will balance out over time, because this is constantly going down, or trending down. So it should balance out and drain this one out over time, at least. And then I wanted to see on this side if the side load would work any better or not. And we're gonna kind of see. This is full now, but that's because we had this backup, so we'll see how full it stays. But at least we can head back to the base now, which is due east from here, and see if we can find, see if we can hook this up and get some steel going. So I brought it down. This is the level at which the base is, the rest of the first floor of the base, rather, or the building. So everything is I brought it down to this level, and then I'm carrying it along at the exact same level. So I thought about doing like supports under the belts and things like that, and even then having the supports support the power poles too, instead of having the power poles on the ground. But I figured that was too much like work, so I didn't do it. So we're here now. They are plugged into the bottom of this lift, but this lift goes nowhere. So we need to go upstairs, actually at each floor separately, and remove the flooring so that we can bring the that ignium up. Oh, we should have also hooked the bring that Xenoferrite up. We should also hook the ignium up too. I didn't remember that until it was too late. So we need to cut this floor out here. Control Z that. Let's go back down and, well, I'm probably going to need stuff, so we'll just wait. We have to set everything up anyway, and I don't know that I have enough materials. I might. We'll come back down and hook that ignium up, though, when the time comes. We also have to... Oh, we also have to remove the flooring here, too. This one here. I do need to go back down at least to the first floor. That passes that up through, and then ignium is going to be here in the first one. You need to let this through, too. Actually, I'm going to drop back down, and I'm going to summon... Or I should have sent the elevator, not summon the elevator. That's fine. I'll just drop back down and do this all at once, instead of trying to divide it up. Alright, so call the elevator, and then while that's being called, we can hook up this. I think I'll do here to here. You're an output, and you will be a Mark II belt. No, it actually needs to be Mark I. Should I limit it? I should limit it because it's going to be limited anyway. How much does these buffer up before they stop loading? That's interesting. There, it's stopped now. It's probably going to... Yeah, here I see the pallets coming up again. There they go. So there must be some sort of an internal buffer in either in the loader or in the base of the elevators that we can't actually access, which is interesting. And then, let's see, that I have ready to go. Okay, let's go up to floor 3 now, I think. Maybe we're on floor 4. Could be either one. Let's see. We open this up, we open that up. Okay, so floor 4. That's fine. We can always make a pit stop to check our progress. Alright, so this needs to be opened up also. Oops, Control Z. And here. And I don't think I have any more of the lifts made. Don't see any. Let's see, this is a top. Goes there. I should hopefully link up. It looks like it did. We should hopefully see Xenoferrite coming up that one and Ignium coming up this one. And then we talked about last time... I think I see framework there. Don't see any movement yet, but I might have to connect the output. Or it might just take a while for me to actually be able to see stuff moving. Either way, we'll fix it if it's broken. So we talked last time about how to smelt this, how to process this. We need to have the induction smelters, of course. They're going to be set to steel ingots, which means we need to have the full belt, the full 320, actually 300 of the 320 of Xenoferrite, and 150 of the 160 belt that we put into the lift of the Ignium. And that'll give us enough for 5 of these. And that'll produce 30 steel ingots per minute times 5, so 150 steel ingots per minute. And then those are going to go into an assembler, which I also don't have made. Oh, I did have some made. Oopsie. That's fine. We'll use them. And that'll make... There. That'll consume 20 to produce 20. So we're going to be producing 150, so we need to have 8 of these. 5 of these then, 8 of these, and that'll be our output item. And that'll go back down this lift, I think. I think that's the right one to do first. Did the lifts pallets come up? They did on this one. Did they come up on this one? They did. Okay, good. Oh, I might not have seen them from here. They might have been out of my sight. Or, no, probably not. It just took the time. So we need a lot more induction smelters. Also, we have a thermal separator we need to figure out what that's for. I think that's for the oleo. No. Olamite. Yep, olamite. We need more something. Xenoferrite plates. All right, let's jump back down again. Flying leap. Smack. And then I'm going to make 2 more here. And then we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And that means we're probably going to need more transformers because induction smelters are the expensive ones. And we're going to have 5 of them. That's actually, we're going to need 3 transformers. Do I have the stuff for 2 more transformers? I do. Once again, I wish I had already set up the next level of science so that we could just have the large transformers instead. That's all right. We'll just end up probably trashing those transformers and replacing them with the large ones. Okay, so 5 to 8 is nowhere near a decent ratio to look at. So we're not going to bother with doing any sort of direct feed kind of thing. We're just going to do a loop feed here. And I think I want to do, let's see, that belt would come out. We need to have both of these belts running to this machine and then a pass through onto a belt and then off of the belt. Yeah, lots of stuff. Out. In. So we could go 3 spaces away here. And I want to do a little bit more on this side. Let's go like here. I think that's good. And then that'll be this. And then we can just do a row of these. We'll need more foundation here. I suspect as much. X. To the point where I might even have to go, have to go get some more. In that case, let's do just what we need. Hopefully I don't fall off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we were almost there. 5. So, we'll have... Oh, this isn't enough room. Dang it. Alright. I will redo that. I need 1 more space here. I need to have 4 spaces. I always forget about maybe I need more than that then. Let's double check things. 1, 2, no, I need 5 spaces. I need to go all the way out to here. The reason being, I need to have a loader here unloading the Ignium. I need to have a loader. I'm not going to put him in front of the screen, I don't think. A loader here loading the actually, this is unloading, not loading. Loading the Xenoferrite into the thing, and then we need to have one of these loaders loading the why did you output by default? Oh, I think I know why you did output by default. It's the right-click menu. Okay. So this belt will come this way slightly, turn around, and then go that way. I could load it off the side here, which would be fine too, I suppose. And then this one will come out and come along and then go into here. And so I did need 5 spaces here, not the 3 that I thought I needed. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'm going to remove this extra foundation. I think we'll leave 2 or 3 here. What should I leave down below? Do I know? 3. Okay, then we'll keep that. Well, there. Just to square off the flooring here. And I don't have anywhere near enough. And then these will all come out onto a loader, or a belt with loaders. Let's start here. And I think I'm actually going to put these two next to each other. And that belt will come and loop around, and then we can do a row of assemblers here. Maybe I should do 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between. Where are we at relative to that floor? I don't even know. This is kind of a good spot here, though, I think, maybe. And then they'll have a row of these. Almost made it. Almost made it. I have to go and get some more foundation. Crap. Flying leap. So close, yet so far. Let's take the third full stack, but not extra. That's good, that's good. These are good, at least for now. Those are good for now. I have biomass that I need to get rid of. Yes. Okay. What I should do for the biomass is when I have to collect it, I should put it into a small logistics box on wherever we move the combustion generators to, and have it be like a priority input on a distributor. I think that would work out well. I want to stop off at second or third floor and just take a look at the distance, the spacing that I have here, just to kind of be able to compare these. Just stopped off at the second floor. We have the lights. Did I come out the same exact distance? Yeah. And I had 4 spaces here for these. I don't think I had quite as much, but I might end up just making the floor a little bit bigger upstairs and lining everything up later. Because I think I'd want one more here. Let's do this and that. All the way down to here, and then connect you up. Maybe? Oh, that's the end of my reach, right. It's that limit thing. Let's go there then. What were we at with these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's configure this one to be steel beams. And then we'll get out our tablet. Control right. Left, left. Super nice. Thank you, developer, for this. And then here, we need to do configure steel ingots. Okay, go away. Now we just need to do all these crazy loaders, and we're gonna need a lot of those made. I think I will do the same spots on these just for my own sanity's sake. So go here, there, and then you. It happens to be the 2 middle slots for nerds like me who like to make sure that things are lined up. And then this one will go here. This will be an output. And then it will be a Mark II belt. Tier 2 belt. Let's see. Let's go straight out toward the machine. And then we'll turn along it. And then we can go all the way down to the end. And then this can be a Mark 1 belt. Tier 1 belt. And it can go here, there, and here. And we have all the colors. The yellowish orange on the yellowish orange belt on the yellow belt, and the red on the red belt. All right, these are going. They are going to start reporting that the grid is strained in a moment, I assume. Here it is. So the grid is strained because we're at 6.1 megawatts total capacity required now, and it's only going to go up as these continue to get materials, so we need to put down some more transformers, as predicted. Doot, doot. You go there. You go there. Oh, good. It connected it up automatically. All right, and then these all come onto... can be just a Mark 1 belt here. Maybe I should loop them this way. It does matter. No, it doesn't matter. Let's go this way, though. It's fun. Something different is fun. Come out to there. That's good. And then we'll go this way. One. And then you'll go back that way. But we're going to put in the loaders first here. I'm going to just do center load. Center slot, I guess. Need more. And then this can go back here. There's only 150 on this belt, so it's fine to be a Mark 1, Tier 1 belt. I don't know why I switch back and forth between calling them... Well, it's just 1 or 2, so I guess it doesn't say. That should be getting now... Oh, these are all outputs. See? Should have auto-toggled that. There they go. They should be coming back in, and I hear the assemblers punching away. Alright, so that means we need to have also loaders on this side, and I need more. So get them started. And these are outputs. Let's force it to be an output. So I don't have to do it myself. Thank you, developer, for the convenience. There, and there, and there, and there. And then this is going to be also actually 150. So we can do the Mark 1 here. And I'm out of belts. Just make a few. That'll be fine. Let's go right here, actually. And then we'll cut across like we did with that. And then we'll go into... Oopsie. Into here. This, let's do... Auto should be fine. Auto defaults to intake in most cases. And I see the lifts going down. So that means we should have steel here now. Let's push this back down to floor 1 and do a flying leap again. So what we need to do now, and I probably should have done this first, is we need to come in here. Do we? We don't need to do that part yet. The part we need to do is to disconnect this ignium here, or Xenoferrite here. It could be tied into that belt later, perhaps. So maybe I should just leave it like here somewhere. Yeah, we'll tie it into there later when this starts getting sparse. And now we need to trigger the steel to process more. And the way we do that is to unload it. Give it some place to go. I have a partial stack of steel that I could just top off in my inventory. I also picked up some Xenoferrite as part of that process, so I should probably try to get rid of that. And then also some of these as well somewhere. I thought, oh yeah, right here. So we could definitely do that. That'll get those moving a little. This should start making those move. And then we're obviously filling this up too. I just want to try and drain this out a little bit so I don't have to pick all this mess up. That would be ugly. Once this runs out of steel, which, oof. I may need to pick up more. In fact, I may need to give these to those extra slots, just so that they can have more. Oops, the other way. That way they can fill more. No, let's not do this one extra. This one should hold it, I hope. I almost said I think. I don't think it, I hope it. All right. And then we can keep this ignium running down here, I guess, for a little bit until we're ready to rip up those, because we're going to build this out a bit further. It's not going to be this close, because we're going to want a nice bus of belts to come through here too. And I think I'm actually going to keep these separated, re-separate these by one once we have the space here. So this one will move over by one. The steel will come in. 2 more over from that. So basically right through the lift, etc. So we're going to want more space here anyway. And this is going to have a while to chew on all of that Xenoferrite. It's going to have a little bit of work to do. So I think what I'll do is I will pause the recording here for a few moments. I will let the steel wear down if it can. And then we'll be back when I can start tearing this stuff apart. Be right back. And welcome back. The last assembler is finishing up its work. We have completed the work with the induction smelter here, so we can remove that. We can remove this and this loader. I went ahead and took the Xenoferrite ore belt out while the game was paused, or while the recording was paused, rather, just for, I don't know, reasons. I guess we can take all this out. Oops, I took too much out. It's fine. Put it right back, because we're going to need it. Some of it at least anyway. So these are still crushing enough for the fuel at least. And then we also need to take out this rail maker because I don't have enough room in my inventory. I need to get rid of the ignium ore. And the Xenoferrite ore I'm just going to trash. Yes, please. Don't know if this is going to be enough or not, though. Let's see. Okay. We have a lot of rail miners we're going to need to clean up at some point along the way here. But we'll have to do that as we have time. There. This comes out. This comes out. Actually, let's take this whole power pole out too. That. There. Height 1, please. There we go. And then this can come out too. So we just have a lift full of mining rails now, which isn't great, but I also have an inventory full of them, so that isn't great either. Let's put that box down that I have. And put it down over here, where it is actually out of the way. And then we can put those in there for now. And we'll pick up the rest of them off of that lift in a little while. Let's see, I want to do a bigger platform here. Somewhere like that. I have to get rid of this tree. And then we have to do our build for the Ignium Fuel Rods. So it's going to have Technum rods coming into it. We looked at all this last time, but we do need to recap. Wire coil means more Technum rods, and Xenoferrite steel beams. So the Technum rods are going to be here. They're always going to be here, but we want that space so that we can split these at some point to send them into this factory, wherever that might be. And then we'll have the plates and a space, and then we'll have probably the steel next, and then a space, and then the ignium at the end. So that means that I need to make some more of these. It means that this will be the new ignium belt. Actually, I should do it this way. One of the rare reasons why you might want to have the it not auto rotate, as we were talking about, I think in chat the other day. There, and then here. So this would be the new Xenoferrite plate, then the new steel, and then the new ignium belt, and that'll go into this build however we do it. This will be the end of the build here, so we're going to want to have the assembler making the rods over here somewhere. There they are. Oh, someone told me in the chat that the casings, we aren't going to have to make as many casings as I'm thinking. We're only going to need to make a few, because when we burn the fuel rods in these, they apparently return the casings in that extra slot, the residual slot. And if that's the case, then we aren't going to need to make very many casings, although we do need to make some because some of them are going to go towards green science. So we do need to make some. So the casings, this takes the technum because it needs a wire coil, so we have to have technum coming here. Then we need to have another assembler here next to it somewhere. Wherever that might be. I'm just going to lay these back out again so we can talk about it or figure it out. These need the steel and the advanced machinery parts. So we'll have the steel coming along there to go there. We'll split it again. And then we'll have the advanced machinery parts coming out and plugging in here. So maybe then these should be swapped so that the fuel cells can go on the outside of those. Maybe. We'll see. But then the technum's got to come through, so I'm not sure. And then from here we need to have also the pellets. And the pellets we're going to take 7 crushers to make. And those are also going to need 7 crushers to make the powder. So let's see, talk about, and this is where we need the rest of the technum, and then the powder doesn't need anything else. Just the ignium. So let's see. We're gonna have a belt of ignium coming. Maybe the row of crushers making ignium powder could be like here. And then the row of crushers making the pellets could be behind them. And then the machine, the assembler making the casings could be not this close, but for argument's sake, on this side of the of this assembler, and passing those through. And then what we'll have to do is wherever we build the power, we'll have to run up a residual belt back, and we'll have to use a distributor with the input priority switch set on it. Do I have a distributor nearby anywhere? Not anymore. The input priority so that the priority goes to the return rather than the new ones getting made here. And then here instead we would make the wire. And I don't even know if this is going to be enough wire. You're going to need 80 per minute. Perfect. Thank you, developer, for setting recipes that are logical. That's the word I wanted. Plus I took a drink. So we need to move all these down. Technum's going there. The technum's going here. That should be fine. Yeah, all these, I want to move all these down. I don't want this any closer than here for sure. Okay. Delete, delete, delete. And then you can go, might as well give yourself some space. Because we're also going to have potentially concrete and stuff coming down from there. So let's just come out. I don't want to go out any further than that, probably. Let's go like, let's go like here-ish for the casings. And then we'll go, although, no, you know what? Dang it. Planning is so difficult. No, let's do the, oh, I shouldn't have done that though. Let's do the wire here instead. So I think I'll put the burners out there. The generators, the combustion generators. Let's do the wire here instead. And that'll need to be a direct feed. So in order to do direct feeds, we have to do a 3 distance. That's so that you can have a loader here, or here rather, and a belt between them. We were talking in the chat on yesterday's episode that it'd be nice to have a building-to-building loader. And it could be 2 blocks or even 3 blocks wide, but just not having to have the belt there in the middle. Just kind of a junction loader that linked 2 buildings together. But I think 2 blocks would be logical. Because of the shape of the loaders and stuff. So like, hey, it goes into this one and then it gets passed into something that looks like this that goes into the building kind of thing. So just a thought. I saw it was already suggested in the game's Discord, so I didn't re-suggest it, although I guess I could, just to kind of trigger it or treat it as an upvote. And then we're going to have the fuel rods here. So we have the wire getting passed in here. And then this one I actually do want to be directly adjacent, or it can have to be directly adjacent. And that's because, actually we don't even need to have a priority thing, do we? I don't think we do. Because if I have a belt coming back from combustion generators, say over there, if I run that belt, and it could be that one, if I run that belt this way, here, this loader that's coming out of here is not going to put anything on this belt unless there's space. Priority is always on the through, so we could easily just do this, and that would automatically give the generator output priority, which would be good. Would be good indeed. I can leave that belt there, actually, I guess. So we can set that up. I guess I could have put these here. Output. Input. And we'll do it that way. And then this can go this way. It's 80 per minute, so a single Mark 1 belt or Tier 1 belt is fine. And then these here need to take in... Oh, I guess I should space this out then, because I want to have space here to run the belt for these. Let's just put in at least 2 spaces, but why not do 3? And then the casings can go here. All right, so now crushers. Take this one up. I want the output of the crusher... Oh, we need to make a bunch of these too. 10, 12, 13, 14. Let's give me some space here. But I want the output of the crusher, the back of the crusher rather, to be aligned with the this machine, because that's where they're going to be inputting to. They'll be like this. And then they'll be like this. So just be kind of fed straight down there, just like that. Ooh, I didn't think about that, though. The inputs of this, I guess I'll have to bring them around. Let's do... Oh, I can do this. I can do it. Let's do an input here, and then we'll do inputs for these here, or won't that work either? That won't really work either. I could do one on each side, and that would work. Let's do it. Input here, and input on the far side that I would need to have more foundation blocks put down for. Give me some more of this. Like that. Okay. And then we need more of these, right? It's 4, 5, 6. Seven. Then these need to be at least 3 apart for the direct feed loader situation. 7 there. And then this is pellets. And we need our tablet again. Oops. Just click on the machine, or control click on the machine. Actually, yeah. Control click anywhere because the control overrides the click nature of the screen. And this will be powder. And go waste tablet. All right. I was just thinking about something else though here. We're getting more than that. All of them. So let's see. This is going to output here and input here. And then these are going to be right next to each other. If I put an extra space between these buildings, that would alleviate that. Which I think might be worth it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we also need to input the Ignium rods here too. Definitely going to need that extra space. Actually, we might need more space than that even. Oops. That dang auto input or auto place thing. So maybe we should do these being the Ignium. As being like a through belt of Ignium. And then actually needing... let's see. You need how much? 6 times 7 is 42. Plus... Nope, it's over here. Plus 40, that's 82. Yeah, we're good with a Mark 1 belt here. This will come this way. And then it can turn and go this way. Nope. This way. So I'm going to want to have loaders Mark 2 here. Or second lane loaders. Means I need more Xenoferrite and more machinery parts. Wait, you're here? Yeah. There you go. How full did we get here? Oh, not too bad. This is backward to me, by the way. This button, you've kind of probably noticed me before. You're setting the amount of locked slots. And to me, this, even though there's a lock here, this feels more like it should be the amount of available slots. So I want to hit minus to move the blockage over this way, when in fact you have to hit the plus to do that. It just seems, I don't know, a little bit backward to me. Here, so that's Ignium coming in. And then we need to have a bunch of these made. We have 5 already. So I need 2 more. What did I run out? Oh, electronic components. Check your inventories, Wally. Here. All right. Where am I at? Over here. Let's do this. And these will be like this. And so I guess technically then I could put... Oh, there's one here too. I could put these assemblers still, or these crushers here and use the side trick. But I think I'm just gonna go one more space out. We have the room here. This puts it kind of in line with the start of this assembler, which is kind of convenient layout-wise. So that's kind of nice. And this will go here and ooh, control left. All right, and then this will be a belt of Ignium coming in here. And then we'll have a pass-through setup of the powder at 30 per minute going into here. Is that that's gonna side load onto that belt though? This isn't gonna work either. Dang it. Yeah, it'll side load onto that belt for sure. Okay, well then. That's a bummer. That means that I have to do this and take all this out again. And I do have to do this, the short thing, the short belts here. connecting those together like this. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oh, wait, I should have done that one. Not that it really matters, but still. This will be the Ignium belt here. It only needs to be a Mark 1 belt because it's 6 times 7, so that's fine. And then here, well, you know, I could just do a straight through belt. That might be the easiest way to do it anyway. Let's see here. Oh, this one. Outputs, please. Because they'll just pull from the belt that's closest to them anyway. So if I do another Mark 1 belt here to here, that would be fine. I think. Let's assume that's fine. Okay, Technum comes in here. Makes the cable, passes it through to there. Cable, oh yes, these bits, we gotta do all these. And then this is 25. Oh, now I can't see it. 25 per minute? Dang it. Yeah, we're going to have 200, so we're going to need to have a Mark II belt here anyway. Either way, it definitely has to be that. That'll go to there. So, yeah, this needs 200, so we're gonna go with that number. That goes there. This will be the input for one of those two things. I don't really care which one it is. It's going to be... Wait a minute, what are the numbers on that? Slow? 8 and 8? Yeah, all right. This will go here. These belts are going to be butted up against each other, facing each other like that. But this should be fine. And then we'll ramp down into it. And we'll ramp down into here. And I fell off. And I don't have a way to get back up. And this will come... X, maybe? From there? Somewhere? This will come from... Oops. There? Somewhere? And then you need to go down into there. And then this belt is our through belt for the return cartridges, thingies, some thingies. This will be the input for them here. And then we'll have the output for the actual fuel rods themselves right here. And that'll go out that way toward the bus as well. Okay, so let's see. I want to do what next? What next? I should probably go cut this off. And I also noticed the time. I think we should probably end this here and make this be part 1 of Ignium Fuel Rods. I knew this was going to be a large build anyway. Wow, that really got in there. This is kind of cool to show. If I can get up there. There we are. That really, really got through there. That's pretty awesome. So make this part 1. I will disconnect this so that we don't have, I'll recall the miner, that is, so that we don't have any more of the rubble being made. We're going to have to burn through it all upstairs with the, whatchamacallits. We should have a bunch of rails left, I assume, somewhere, perhaps not. But we'll wrap this up here, and in the next episode we will hook up and start making the fuel rods, and then that's the final piece we need for the next level of science. So I think we might even be able to start up science. Hopefully. We'll see. TM. So thank you all for joining me for this, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.